The International Monetary Fund says global economic recovery continues, but the momentum has weakened. It's revised global growth down marginally to 5.9% and says risks to economic prospects have increased. The report shows economic recovery continues to be an uphill battle for many in the developing world. It says while richer countries with access to vaccines are getting ahead faster, poorer countries with limited access are lagging behind. Output levels in advanced economies are expected to return to pre-pandemic levels by next year, while developing countries are expected to reach pre-pandemic levels by 2024.
The outlook for low-income developing countries has taken a turn for the worse due to worsening pandemic dynamics. The downgrade also reflects more difficult near-term prospects for the advanced economy group, in part due to supply disruptions.
While almost 60% of the population in advanced economies are fully vaccinated, about 96% of the population in low-income countries remain unvaccinated. The IMF says vaccination levels in Africa are at worryingly low levels.
Africa has gone through a very tough time with this crisis, just like other parts of the world has. What is unfortunately unique about Africa is in terms of the levels of vaccination. We're looking at less than 4% of the population in Africa having been vaccinated, while we're looking at, for instance, advanced economies where it's over 60%. So if you look at, across the different parts of the world, I think the region where there has been the greatest amount of limited access to vaccinations is the African continent.
The IMF has called on richer countries to deliver on their vaccine pledges and manufacturers to prioritize deliveries to COVAX to get more vaccines to the African continent. Gloria Sefako Mosi, SABC News, Johannesburg.